Alrighty. Good afternoon, everybody. How are y'all doing? And welcome back to another Super Robo Sunday. Actually, it's more like Mecha Monday. Really is very Monday at this point. There's probably not much Sunday left in the world. I'm starting a bit later than I had intended, but at the very least, we're actually starting. Oh my goodness. I had been meaning to get back to the Super Robo streams for weeks now. It didn't happen, unfortunately. Things have been rough on my end, unfortunately, due to life matters. For those unfamiliar, unfortunately my father passed away about a month ago, and I've been dealing with that, and it's been a bit rough. I'll be honest. I've been getting some streams in where I can, but it's been a lot of, like, stream is just not happening today kind of situation, and unfortunately a lot of that was cropping up on Mondays. Mostly because it's just, like, a lot of stuff would pile up on the Monday, because obviously you're getting back from the weekend, and then normal people are all doing their stuff on Mondays. So it'd be like, now you've got to deal with all of this crap. It's just, it's been a time. But we are finally back. God, I was like inches from it like things restarting last week, and then something else came up. I had literally, like, I had all the everything open, the software all running, the translation software going, and then I got calls from people I had to take care of things, and it was just like, anyway. Nobody wants to hear me whining, so let's just get into it. Unfortunately, so saying, Yankee, yeah, like, I agree with you there. Unfortunately, it has been a bit, memories a bit fuzzy on what we were last doing. I know I'm just trying to, we did a bunch of stuff, with the Crossbone Vanguard, but I think that was, and, like, Char sort of becoming CCA Char. Then we did some Super Robot stuff after that. We had we did a Galgaiga scenario and a thingy. Great, good job, brain. I can't brain. Guy with the double blizzard attack. Oh my goodness, I'm blanking on his name. He's like one of our mainstay robots, and like one of the primary story components. Daimos, yes, that's it. Thank you. We did Daimos plot with having the there's a big duel. Was that recently? Oh Christ. Yeah, no, I'm sure that was the last thing we did, was the duel scenario. Where we like actually had an honorable duel. that was then interrupted by wasn't Richter that interrupted the duel, but one of his, like, other lads. Anyway. I think that was the last thing we did. So yeah, as I said, I'm struggling to remember myself at this point, unfortunately. But yeah, also I didn't actually. God, I'm so off the mark today. Oh dear, sorry. But hey, Zelda, Iman, Paradox, Mr. Red Eye, Yankee, welcome everybody. How's it going? Now, let's hit the go button. I'm gonna trust my past self to have menued properly, and I'm gonna hope I've got this set up correctly and it'll just work. Excellent. So, for those not familiar with what we're doing here, the game we're playing is entirely in Japanese. There is no English release for it. There is no English fan... Oh, okay. Technically, there is a partially done English fan translation, but that was never released, unfortunately. And that will never be released as far as I'm aware. I don't know how much... No, those details are public, because those were covered... she did those on stream. So one of the like, what is now official English translators for the Super Robot Wars games was working on a Alpha 2 patch. But that fell to the wayside when she started doing more, like, official work. That's probably not going to ever happen at this point, but via the use of a tool set called Luna Translator, we are able to read the on-screen Japanese characters and then translate them into English. So this two-part process. We capture the displayed text on screen, and then that captured text is fed into a couple of translation engines, which then gives us the outputted English text that is displayed below. And you can also see the like what the captured Japanese text is, the romaji of that, and then the translated English. Now, I actually have changed something. For those of you that have been around since the first of the translation streams we did, way back when, we used to use a combination of Microsoft and Google for our translation options. The Google translation, I don't know what exactly happened to it, but it got very broken for a very long time. To the point where we started using Gemini, which is another arm of Google, but a very different type of translation. The red text you see on top is the Gemini translation, which is a sort of AI-powered translation, though I've applied some reasonably heavy restraints to it. However, the blue text is a return of the Google translation, because it seems to be working decently again, and I always much preferred the Google translation over the Microsoft one. It's still pretty rough and raw, like the Microsoft one. It doesn't give you much of the Gemini will make things sort of nicer to read, but at the same time, it'll get a bit creative with how it's doing. As I said, I've applied limiters to it, so it can't go too nuts, but there is still some issues where it gets over creative in what it's doing. Oh god, yeah, if you're doing your own playthrough, especially, like, assuming you're doing a different route, because we're still in the point of the game where it's, like, completely forked. The first 20 stages are completely different depending on what character you start with. You'll also notice, if you're familiar with Gimika is only showing up as Mika here, it's purely because the first character of her name is displayed. It's blocked by her character sprite basically, and it's having trouble reading that. So the OCR is not perfect. The MTL stuff is not perfect either, as I was just explaining. So like, don't assume what you're getting in the text down the bottom isn't just an absolutely perfect translation that should not be questioned. That's why we display the Japanese text in the Romaji as well, and we just sort of apply our own brain power to the process on top of that to make sure we're sort of understanding what is being said. Yeah. I think, at this point, I've said all I need to say, and I'll just, like, start going through this here, dialogue sequence, and you'll get a better understanding of how we're doing what we're doing, and, yeah. So you can already see sort of the somewhat subtle differences between Gemini and Google, translation-wise, and you'll see it shift more in certain contexts. Hey, Iconoclast, how's it going? Which Sonic? There are many Sonic. Ah, nice. Yeah, I did play through all three Sonic Advance games back in the day on actual GBA. I think I should still have my cartridges for them in one of my storage boxes. How's audio levels, by the way? Is the game alright compared to me? Obviously, we're just listening to backing music at the moment, but so long as everything's sort of coming through clearly and at reasonable levels. Yeah, when actual combat is happening, we'll be a better judge. Just so long as everything's good for now. Yeah, so unfortunately, this is one of the places where I haven't really been able to correct for where the thing goes wrong is reading, shoot, what's his name's actual name? Hiroshi. Because the kanji for his name can be read in multiple different ways. And the problem with, like, we were forced translating it as Hiroshi, but because it's single kanji name, it was breaking meaning in other places. So unfortunately, it'll show up as different readings, which is going to make it a little complicated, given he's one of the main characters of, like, the series we're covering in this. But yeah, unfortunately, it's being read as different things. Like, you've got Chu there, and Sora, and it's I think Star is probably, is it Star or something to do with space for Hiroshi? Anyway, unfortunately, yeah, it can be read multiple ways, and because it is single kanji. Force translating it means it will always read the single kanji as that, and that then breaks if it's being used for its actual kanji meaning instead of the name. As I said, the translation setup we've got is not perfect, but it is damn good considering. But it has some limitations. I don't know if we actually know. I don't know if the game's told us, like, what and where the bronze bell is and what it's doing. I know because I've read the manga and seen. Well, I don't think where I saw up to in the anime really covered it that outright, but the manga definitely did. Did I? Yeah, okay, so you can see, I was gonna say, did I force that? Yeah, that makes sense. Some names, I've just set as forced, so in this case, yeah, Jamatai Empire is forced. I haven't sat down and tried to, like, have like a translation think about it, but Bronze Bell is just what I know it as. It's, I suppose, because in the case of Jeeg, it's a like a key term. So the actual, like, the literal reading meaning is different because it's a name as such. I will say I did quite enjoy the Jeeg manga, but it is extremely unfinished. It like truncates so fucking hard, unfortunately. Like it basically doesn't have an ending, and it ends with like most of its plot unresolved in many ways. The anime was definitely the main focus. I didn't really get into the anime, unfortunately. It was a little too Monster of the Week-y for me. Holy shit, voice line. What a like, I mean, a decent choice for a voiced line, certainly, just out of nowhere. Huh. This was not the direction I was expecting to see this go. I'm tired of fighting. I just want to live a peaceful life with my wife. It reminds me of that, was it Rogue One the scene was in? The, former Imperial, engineer that's just living on a farm. Man of your talents, living on a farm. It's a humble life. Hey, Dead Tail, how's it going? And hey, Sion, how's things? Yes, we're finally getting back to Super Robot Wars. It has been way too long. It was never, like... I explained a bit earlier why the Mondays hadn't happened, but it was never meant to be that long. I was meant to be back weeks ago. It's just... It's been a rough time on my end as a whole, but Mondays in specific ended up being a problem for a while. Again, the reading of Hiroshi is gonna be unfortunate. So are we getting Jeeg upgrades? This stage? Yeah, like, you mean the bad guy? Like, I actually quite like that. He's just like, I'm tired of fighting. Just let me live a peaceful life. That's, like, unexpected. I suppose, yeah, it does also make more sense there, because they've been resurrected again, yeah, so just leave me dead. Quota value 50? Interesting, that's changed. Hang on. This, I hadn't considered. Some of that may have changed while I was away. Let me just, tinker. Don't mind, I got buttons I can press. Though, we could be in trouble. That said, our friend in blue is certainly proving to have returned to its former glory. We might not need Gemini. Got the old Google Translator back. Oh, like what? Why is it freaking out? But of course it's, we're now doing on-map text. That's why it's freaking out. So when it transitions from like quote-unquote cutscene mode to, back to on-map, graphics, I have to realign the translation software. There isn't really a good way to do that automatically, so I'm just gonna do it manually. There might be some, like, shortcut keys set up at this point. It was something that was discussed a while back. Unfortunately, because of having been away, unavailable stuff, I haven't been keeping as direct close eye on the developments of Luna as I'd like. I'm gonna have to get back to focusing on that and paying attention. We do know that his dad is the central computer, right? This is definitely... See, now this is where I'm like... Because I know these details from the anime and the manga. I'm sure we got the whole reveal that his dad basically uploaded himself into the base computer. Yeah, well, it's literally like the first main thing that happens in the anime and the manga, so it makes sense it would be... Well, like, without that, Hiroshi wouldn't be able to, like, do the Jeeg stuff. The Jeeg manga. The original, like, 1970s run of Jeeg. Run. Very short run. Jeeg? Isn't Quartet's Jeeg? Steal Jeeg? The series we're currently stealing the plot from? Stealing. Wait, are you... Sorry. Iconoclast, are you Have you not? I don't remember who's. Are you not familiar with Super Robot Wars? Surely you've got to be. You've been around for ages. No, I'm not trying to be rude. What? That covers most people. Are you like not following what's happening at the moment? Like I can explain. Like in a general sense, Jeeg is a Go-Nagi anime from the 1970s. A pretty traditional Monster of the Week Super Robot show. The major difference is that Hiroshi himself transforms into Jeeg rather than like pilots it. No worries, Yankee. I don't know exactly how long I'll be going for. It depends on how long I'm able to hold out for and sort of how long I'm able to keep myself going for, and whether stuff comes up or not. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So it's not that you're like, what is this game we're playing as a whole sense, but it's what is Jeeg. But yeah, okay. Very, very quick summary of Jeeg, 70s Super Robot show by Go-Nagi. Nagai? Go-Nagi? Go-Nagai? Depending, I don't know how best to pronounce that. I mean, like Gundam, I'm well familiar with. I'm not like an ultimate expert on Gundam, but I certainly know more than the average bear, as it were. Like, I could probably give you reasonably decent political breakdowns of specific, like, time stages within the Universal Century timeline, for example. I'm reasonably knowledgeable. Okay, so the bloke's kidnapped himself a new wife. I'm happy to answer any question I can. By all means, if you're unsure about something or confused about something, please ask. I will do my best to explain. But again, there's like my knowledge levels are varying. Like when it comes to Jeeg, like my main source of knowledge is the short run of the manga. Oh, and I saw Shinji many years ago. I don't remember too much of that though. And I've just realized we've gone back to multi-mode and I haven't set the multi-mode. Good job, idiot. Google getting a little confused there. Actually, I need to consider, like, replacing my phone. The power button on it's broken, so if it ever actually shuts down, I've got no way to turn it back on. That would be a very big problem. I'm running Android. Hey, kid, how's it going? The what? That would depend on the actual phone rather than the Android software specifically. It would have to have something detecting that. I think I was just commenting on what was happening event-wise here. God damn. This is more like characterization and backstory than I would have expected for like a Monster of the Week style character. Like, you look at this bloke and you're not thinking guy with the greatest loving wife of all time. Yeah, here we are. It's Hiroshi's dad. Oh my god! Holy shit! Gemini understood it was supposed to be Hiroshi. So that is one of the sort of advantages of the way Gemini works, is it has a bit of context. And I think because it's like the last bunch of lines have all been talking about like Jeeg related stuff. It currently knows that it's in like a Jeeg mood, as it were. I'm wondering for how long it will be able to keep this up. Words of wisdom there, Sengar. Wondering if his referring to him as his dad there was meant to be a bit of a moment of personality shifting a bit. We have scenario 19, those you love already departed. And give me a sec, we switch back to map mode. We're having a few chapters of, like, interesting bad guys. Or, like, it's not that the bad guys are normally uninteresting, but, like, they're more, honorable? I don't even, know how best to put it, but... Got all sorts of fights happening. Hey, Ringo, what was I gonna say? I use Luna Translator, but it takes some setup work. Don't expect to be grabbing it and just getting, like, instant easy results. It definitely takes some work to get it going, like how I've got here. At least at the time that I set all this up, there wasn't any guides. I think the documentation and whatnot is better these days, but it was a lot of, like, banging my head against a wall until I got what I wanted. And specifically the way I'm doing it here is I'm using the OCR to capture the on-screen text, and then feeding it into Gemini and Google for translations, the red text being Gemini, the blue text being Google. Because generally speaking, whenever you're doing MTL, you want to have multiple translation sources, because no one single source is going to get it correct. So by having multiple sources, you can sort of correct for funkiness on the fly. Good old, that probably should have been voiced. Visual novels are actually a lot easier to do, depending on the situation. Is it a PC visual novel? Because you can use text hooking rather than OCR, which is more accurate. I've got to use OCR for this because of how the well, I suppose, like, some visual novels you're not going to be able to text hook anyway, which you would then be able to OCR. Oh, if it's the one I'm looking at on Steam... The problem... Okay, so the problem with using OCR for something like this is the text boxes are... So, I'm able to make this work with 2 major text box locations. But this looks like it's got, like it has its primary narration text box, but then it's got, like, character speech bubbles sort of style text boxes popping up all over the screen. That's going to be a lot harder to OCR. If you're able to text hook it, then you'll be fine. But doing something with a layout like this with OCR is not likely to work. It's unfortunate with, like, the more stylized games. It is gonna have difficulty doing that. It's not even that it's well, you would be able to, like, brute force it, but the results would kind of suck. You could just set it to OCR the whole screen, but it means it's gonna, like, reprint all the text every time a new line pops up, rather than only doing the new line. Like, the way I've got this set up, it only does the new line. But, as I said, if you're able to text hook, but that's... I haven't played around with the text hooking features of this, but if you are able to text hook, which is, it's pretty much game by game dependent, you gotta sort of do your own work on that. Text hooking basically pulls the text from the game as it, like, writes it to screen, which is much more accurate because OCR can make mistakes in how it's, like, reading characters, whereas text hooking is not going to make a mistake. But the trade-off is, like, text hooking, you have to... Each game sort of requires its own solution. You've got to play around with it a bit to try to find where to hook into and whatnot. Yeah, Ace is tricky as well because it's not, like, delivering you, like, visual novel style text like this. Ace has the, like, it's in action on screen text. So yes, it is a much trickier ask. It's not impossible. I think at least for Ace 3, I did, like, proof of concept. I got it working acceptably. But that was ages back when I was mucking around with things. I'd have to sit down and have a, like, try and think about it again. Hey, Guru, how's things? Yeah, like, unfortunately, when it comes to Luna, the best I can do is just point you to the translation, like, the software itself, and then from there, you kind of got to do your own research. There's just too much variables. It's a very versatile, like, the Luna itself, like, is grabbing lots of different things to make a single program, and as a result, there's lots of different ways. Well, like for less complicated visual novels, the OCR would be perfectly acceptable. But again, I would still recommend trying to text hook, like a PC visual novel, just for better accuracy. OCR is kind of like the brute force solution for when you can't text hook, like doing a console game. Alright, where are we? So, the SP is clear the map within 8 turns. There are other secrets on this map as well, so we've got a few things to keep in mind. Okay, so one of the secrets is actually honor the jewel and just have Hiroshi fight Jeeg. That should work, because it's not doing, like, fancy text layout. The main thing is you're really only translating the dialogue stuff. You're not translating the user interface on the fly or anything. So I think, depending on how K presents itself, you probably just ignore one of the screens entirely as far as, like, capturing is concerned. In general, SRW should not be a problem. I've tried a bunch of different SRWs, and they've some of it require different sort of rejiggering with the multi-text box stuff, but in general, SRW is very well suited to, or this software setup is very well suited to SRW games. His ultimate attack is he pulls them in with magnets and then crushes them with a bear hug. You have SP regen, don't you? So we can actually go a bit nuts. He was the first to get SP regen. And because he's our ace, he gets +5 will for the start of the map. So 125 will on turn 1, don't mind if I do. An accuracy issue. Are we just gonna all our SP in one turn, don't mind me, kind of thing? Hey, Jeff, how's it going? Zengar's just kind of putting himself through a character arc. Oh, there it is. He said the line. Alright, folks, pack it up. We can go home. Alright, the mech has a pretty cool sprite. Now, I don't... The Takeru stuff is specifically only have... Jeeg fight him, so I don't want... I want to put the builds... the big shooter next to Takeru in case... Oh, you don't have... Oh, you don't? Oh, you've got an EN unit. Okay, that's fine. We can work with that. I thought she had a repair unit. I got it backwards. That's what I get for not playing for like a month. Oh, I have just noticed he is quite burning through his EN as well. That could be a problem. What? 200? Jesus, they've really fucked with these, haven't they? Okay, give me a second. This is the kind of stuff, had I been, like, paying more attention to what was going on with the tools, I'd be forewarned, but I've just not had the time, unfortunately, but I've got other options. We're not done yet. Does this one work? No, interesting. Whoop! Didn't like that. What about this? Sorry, bear with me as I need to poke and prod a little bit. I doubt this one will work. I don't know what this one is. Okay, so that's still coming under the... We'll see how this works for now. Nope, that's gone. Hmm. Ah, no, because we monkeyed around with the stuff, it's lost its context. Should definitely stop it from activating when I don't need it to as well. Where is the ship? Okay, I was gonna say, where's the ship coming down? Up there, that's fine. So, basically just play doggy guard against the regular enemies. Now. do I need to monkey with anything? There is, because Jeeg would normally be hanging out in one of these stacks. I don't recall which one. Well, no, so Jeeg would have been hanging out with a big shooter. What is that stack? Maybe that one's become... Because that's... Death Scythe, Jim Kai? And one of the support planes. I think the Getter support plane. Very odd. That makes sense, because I've usually had that hanging by itself, just the, Guy King stack. Okay, no, hang on, that's not the... what are you? What was this stack supposed to be? Oh, hang on. Why is Deimos? Did you guys get story deployed and you're now unstacked? Is that what's happened here? But that doesn't look like a stack that would be... Oh dear. I feel like I had the... Like, I was using the brains as, like, stack fillers. But I don't remember which way round they went. Hime has, like, the support abilities, and I think you might have go faster, so you probably wants to go on a stack that wants to go faster. Oh dear. How heavy is Deimos? 2. That's all flying, right? No, it isn't, because it's got the Gundams. Gundams are this, so that can't be right. Well, those Gundams don't fly anyway. This is very definitely a problem for having not played for a while. Okay, we don't actually have much in the way of, like, flying stacks set up from the looks of it. Things are a bit, heavy. Technically, that stack can fly if we transform the Methas. That stack very much can't. So what have I got going on here? Why... Is it just because I don't have enough flyers? Because I was gonna say, that's like... Marzinger and... Aphrodite... can... fly. If we take out the Gundam stack fillers. Were these stacks built just when I was dealing with space? And I didn't have to factor in flight? The Zeta can also fly, because it can do the Wave Rider transform. So if I... Oh? Is it not? Okay, yeah, no, you're right, it can't fly. Okay. So it won't register as a flying stack because the Zeta has to be in Wave Rider for it to fly. I don't know. So we'll go with that and see how we do, I guess. Oh, though this game's been hard enough that I can't really just, like, willy-nilly go for it, son. We got 12 deploys, so we got more than we can deploy anyway, so... Alright, again, that won't display as a flying stack right now. Any Gundam stack is just gonna be stuck on the ground.
そなたも行くがいい。仲間たちがいる黄泉の国へ。前曲がるが姫の前を。
来る。俺を倒すにはまだ足りんぞ。来る。いざ尋常に勝負。ムーンガスと三式剣断。必殺三冠刀一文字切り。
どうした。そなたの復讐の念はその程度か。
Ah, now. So, we need to have Ryoma fight Zanki. Alright, as I was saying, we need to have Ryoma specifically, so Getter 1, fight Zanki? Am I? What? This stack's a bit greedy now that I look at it. There's like 3 sources of go fast in here. A bit unnecessary. Nice that he has, like, quotes for actually dealing with Aniwa Genji. Now, I gotta remember, this is not, GG, because I've been playing so much, like, GGEM Eternal. We're not playing, like, hill hopping. Strategy is entirely different here. Ah, that's right. Okay, the Super Gundam has a range 1 issuing. she comes with SP regen as well, so we can basically just go nuts on her spirits and we're good. Back to prototype new. Oh, that's... okay. I may need to rethink my Yu and Hime plans, because they have that team-up attack. Splitting them up, not so good. Now, which one... You are definitely stuck on the ground. You ain't flying. We also need to keep in mind we need to, like, clear the map within 8 turns for the SP, as well as hitting both the secrets. Again, this just needs to remain between these two. We don't have... No, do we? No, I don't think we do. EN regen on Spirit. I think it might be on the, Go Shogun base, but that's not with us. That's all of your XP and money multipliers. Yeah, okay. Okay, that costs nothing though, so we can do another EM hug. And then just go down to zero cost abilities after that. Oh, support attack. That's handy. Wait. You can do support attack while he's grounded? I thought you had to be flying to get a support attack from a flying unit. Huh. I do quite like the animations on this girl.
このククルをここまで追い込むとは。
Since he was already at like 140 will, the 10 will cost for replenishing his EN does not do anything negative to us. He'll clean that up with the next attack. Jeeg is a little weird because it's like a super reel. It wants to dodge.
こっちだって鋼鉄ジーグだ。正々堂々と戦ってやるぜ。マグネットパワーオン。ジーグブリーカー。
As long as nothing goes weird, we should have him down next turn.
お前なんか相手にしてる暇はないんだ。
He is. I'm actually not certain off the top of my head how big the Jeeg is, now that you mention it. Can we... Does this game have its, I'm sure it has its, like, big database. I forget how to get into it. Might not be able to from a combat map. $11 meters. Okay, so it's not tiny. Like, it's still bigger than, like, the small boys. But it's small. Like, a Gundam is sort of 16 to 18 meters, which is the same for your Mazinger. And then your regular supers kind of get bigger from there. Your Mazinger at 16 meters is one of the shorter ones. So Jeeg at 11 meters is actually quite small. Even your, like, small boys as far as Gundams go are like 15 meters. This theme I have heard much recently, because I got Kincaid in G-Gen Eternal. The X1 and Kincaid has been one of my frontrunners. Oh, see, I'm not sure where the theme actually comes from. It might be that it was a G-Gen original piece, so they have, like, just direct access to it because of that. Because there's no, like, the Crossbone stuff doesn't have anime adaptations. So its music all comes from its video game appearances. And I'm thinking, like, one of its first... Well, the first time it got music might have actually been a G-Gen game. Which means they would just straight up have the license. This map's going a little slower than it should just because I'm out of practice. And with all the stack stuff going on, it's a bit more complicated than a regular SRW.
コンバトラー V が入った。スイートダンサー。 ねえぜ。
泥船の間違いとちゃうやろな。
I'm also, like, playing a little bit more conservative just because I remember this game's trickier than I was giving it credit for, and that had been tripping me up. Oh, hang on, this is another one where I need to, and then the stack flies. None of you have go fast, alright? I definitely haven't built this stack correctly. You have? Really? Okay. I just saw the brain in the stack and assumed it was bringing go fast. In before, like, a fat wave of reinforcements spawns behind us. And I just have a bad day. You do have go fast, so that's something at least. Even if you're ground bound. That did less damage than I was anticipating. This may take one turn more. God damn it. No, you're well, okay, assuming we don't miss, you're done there. Well, we can get the guaranteed hit next turn thanks to SP regen, so that's...
埴輪原人グレート大砲。
なんだ、前に出すぎた。かすっただけ。
当たるものか。甘い。うおー。
Developmentally, I do like the idea of Incom Nu. Probably didn't need the Methus to tank for the Chodenji boys.
続くなんてよ。本バトラーの実力見せてやるぜ。
うん。
ウィーメータ
Hmm.
ー大丈夫です兵馬さん。僕の計算ではまだやられたりしません。
あったでくれ。
その計算当てになるんやるな。
本バトラーの実力見せてやるぜ。ウィーメータ
Hmm. I do have, like, other ways around this. More sort of a hard-coded solution as such, but... We shall have to see. Alright. Actually, we have been going for a bit over 2 hours, 2 hours 20 at this point. I'm going to take a short break here. Gonna go stretch and grab a coffee. Words. Grab a cup of coffee. I'm just thinking I can leave with a specific theme running, I guess. I'll leave you guys with this. What's the hit chance on that? 46. Yeah, alright. We'll just make that hit. Yeah, we may be in trouble with the Gemini stuff. Well, that'll work as a hard solution for the moment, but alright. As I said, gonna step out shortly for a break. We're going to step out for a short break. I will be back in a few minutes, and we will continue the stage on. If you need to get yourself a drink, or get up and have a stretch, all that good stuff, now's the time. I'll be back shortly. Let me just click some buttons. And then we'll be good to go. Well, thank you, thank you. Now, if we hold off on his attack until we get a few more kills across the turn, that might ramp his will up far enough to, I'm still not sure where the guy is that we need to have, Ryoma fight. Ah, that's it, Zanki. Specifically, it says have Ryoma fight Zanki, so I'm assuming we don't have to kill him with this fight. Just give him the business.
と油断が過ぎたか。
俺たちがいる限り地上はお前たちには渡さん。ゲッタービーム。えい、まぐれあたりか。行くぞゲッタロボ。俺たちを甘く見るなよ恐竜帝国め。
As far as I can tell, that's all we need to do for that secret. Long distance all attack. Go. Wait. Wait. Okay. Never mind. Misunderstood. All good. Oh, this isn't that bad. There's some SW secrets can be a real nightmare. That's unfortunately because I usually do like have a guide or similar open. It's not something I'll ever really stumble into, unfortunately. But yeah, that would make for some cool moments where you've sort of naturally come across the secrets. Okay, that one already blew up. What was I using on that one? That was something 1.5 flash, okay.
悪く思うなよ。さて、こいつでとどめだ。受けてみろ。ぞ化け物、カウンターパンチ。
Ah, really? God damn it.
やられちまえってんだよ。
込みだけは認めてやる。
行くぞ大モス三流コントリアそりゃ
貴様の出番もそろそろ終わりだな。死ね。
やったな。やらせるか。
マジンガーパワー全開だ。
ブレストファイヤ
Yeah, technically, I don't think these incoms could actually work in Atmo. Because the way a lot of funnels and incoms work are by firing maneuvering thrusters rather than continuous burn. Did the Quibbles, like, use their funnels in Atmo or something? Right. And now you're stuck because you've got to explain that, and you can't. I wonder if the math on that is technically better. Because you're increasing its damage by not using its full range. God damn it. You're kidding. When? Oh my god, when did I last save? I don't even remember. He died on a 20%. God damn it. I'd even, like, boosted his dodge. Oh, Jesus, I don't remember when the last save was. Oh, good, it was right the fuck there. I must have saved without, like, just on autopilot. Yeah, muscle memory save, exactly. As long as we don't die. Finish him. Ah. Like, it's not like he's swinging for a massively out of odds hit. It is 33%. Like, it's... Alright, so that was the secret requirement on that guy, was beat him with Jeeg and only Jeeg. I mean, I've played enough XCOM. Anything less than 100% on your guys is a miss, and anything more than 0% on the enemy's guys is a hit. I thought... Oh, mate, am I getting accuracy mixed up? Do you get better accuracy at being close? Or did I get my numbers messed up?
大したことはないな。
Oh, is that because of the brain?
行くぞ埴輪原人。アトミックパンチ。
They're getting the barrier effect. I am surprised we can counter from that distance, but I suppose that thing's main attack does have range like 8, doesn't it?
貴様の首を卑弥呼様に捧げてくれようぞ。
痛くも痒くもないぜ。
さすが豪将軍、もうドッキドキよ。
殴られっぱなしは性分じゃないんでね。
私も早く片付けてお嫁に行かなきゃ。
ゴーフラッシャー。何をしておる。さっさとあやつを片付けろ。
武者修行は伊達ではない。
やらせない。何さ不幸な攻撃。
ゲッターシャイン。シャインスパーク。一撃で仕留めてやる。ゲッターめ。
What turn is it? Turn 4. Okay, so we've got a suspiciously large amount of turns left, actually. What's up with that? Have we not, like, run the EN up on Jig? Yeah, okay, accuracy, not damage. Got my formulas mixed up.
どうした全員を。
ゲッターシャイン。シャインスパーク。俺たちがいる限り、地球はお前たちには渡さん。
バカな。俺が負けるのか。
We didn't actually have to beat him with Ryoma, we only had to fight him with Ryoma, but I went for the full murder. Alpha had maybe I am just got multiple systems in my head getting it confused. Because I know we did have to do damage math in Alpha. There was some like really wonky damage math with some of the EVA stuff, if I recall correctly. Crit chance math is always... When you're at the point of doing crit chance math, it's a bad sign.
これじゃピートに笑われちまうぜ。
仕留める。
いつ
I think it was, doing A-portable stuff. I had to do some crit chance math that I was not fond of. But A-portable is... A-portable is special. And I don't say that lovingly.
Go Flasher!
貴様の首を卑弥呼様に捧げてくれよ。
頼もしいじゃん。
ありがとう。どう？終わったらお茶でもご一緒に。
That one's XP? Yeah. Extreme overkill, but fuck it. Double Blizzard, let's go. Actually, will it even get there? The support attacks might clear it up. Oh, dang it. Okay, that really was a waste. Moisten can do. Still got coffee. Now, actually, I've just realized we might be... No, it's clear the map. Just defeat everything, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, okay, good. If all the enemy units are about to do the old run away when the boss dies trick, I was gonna undo that. I don't want to waste all that delicious XP.
「日輪は我にあり」「大胆ザンバー二段切り」
Oh, nice. Will up for Banjo. Very nice. I'll do something like this. Let me do... how do I... Yeah, that one, and then that one, and then that one. bunch of extra XP for boss that way. Only problem with having boss out the front is he can't really counter shit. He can't point up, and he's got no range. Sword cut, nice. Excuse me. Oh dear. The ship combo attack. can they do 7,500? No. Ah, dang it. Do you have an all attack left in the... You do. Is that strong enough? Looks like it might be. How often do you get to see the boss Borat launch an attack? Not very often. Well, you still might not. It might die to support attacks. It's not over yet. Oh! Oh. For a second there, I thought it was like a cutscene. It's like, holy shit. Back to, hang on, I need to... on our old friend multi-mode. He's one of the Yamatai Teikoku guys. When Himika revived him, he didn't want to fight. He's like, I'm done. I'm fucking sick of fighting. But she forced him to. And he was just like, I just want to chill with my wife. Yeah, I was worried that was gonna happen. Oh. rumors of her death were greatly exaggerated. Except that we saw her, well, we mostly saw her die. You never be sure they're actually dead unless you see the corpse directly. I don't remember exactly who came back from the future timeline. Whether any of the bad guys did, because if they did, then they'd know about the, like the machine cells, the machinery children and whatnot from what happened, in the Alpha Gaiden future. Right. Well, technically wasn't a villain at the time. Okay, the adapters aren't that exciting, but, accuracy plus 20%. That's quite nice. And there was an armor pack in here as well, also quite nice. What else was there unused? 5 mobility, okay. Oh, right, the Jeeg floats. That was something I'd said for ages, is we're gonna float the Jeeg. And we did float the Jeeg in the end. Hey, John. Yeah, this was supposed to be the case a while back. The last few weeks didn't happen due to issues. But yes, we are back. Yeah, starting will +5. Ah, now, hang on. Yeah, we got a bunch of people that... Oh my god, we got a bunch of people that are sitting right on the edge as well. But we got a bunch of people that finally passed the 200 mark. Oh, excuse me. There'll be an easier way to do this. Bunch of other people that are quite close as well. That's Go Shogun. Kai King, Majinga, Great Majinga. So for starters, who do we have just sitting in the back at the moment? Okay, Singa. Ta-da. Have I mostly just been having Sengar hang by himself, or have I had him, like, with people? I don't recall. I haven't dug much into it. I've heard the gacha side of it is a bit aggressive. Hmm. Yeah. There's, like, I enjoyed PvP and counter side. But, yeah, generally speaking, PvP, unfortunately, very rapidly fucks with the balance. I tend to find. Wait, so the... Bugles can fly in Atmo? Hmm. Well, technically the double Zeta could as well if you put it in Fortress mode. With one of those, you gotta just remember to do it manually. I don't even know what these stacks are anymore. This is madness. I'm trying to fill out stacks to make sure that as many as possible are flying and as many as possible have move speed boost. Where's the freaking Jeeg? Why do you have no EN? Have I not upgraded your EN? I have. You just have no EN. Your EN situation is just bad. Okay. Oh, okay. We're probably not getting something else up to 30%. The amount of money remaining is not big. Or maybe we just hold the rest, put it in the bank for now. As I said, very close to a bunch more pilots getting their SP regen. Alright, I mean, arguably it's a little early for a break yet, since we had the first break at, like, 2:20. But it is 4 hours now, so I think I'm gonna take another break here. My coffee needs a refill, so that's always a good sign to take a break. And this is just a non-awkward time to take a break. Though, It's hard to say. It looks like the next, because I probably got maybe like 2 hours, 2-ish hours I could go for at this point. Looking at the, like, victory conditions of the next map, it's got, like, multiple shifting victory conditions, which usually indicates that it's gonna be a long map. I might not have time, unfortunately. One stage stream is not very good, and admittedly, part of it is, like, we went quite slow, because I was getting back into the swing of things. It's definitely, On the off chance, is anyone here familiar with the next map? Scenario 20 on the Sanger route? Is it a chonker? It smells like it's a chonker. Yeah, alright. I might call it here for this week. I don't want to, like, get halfway through a map and stop a stream. I really hate doing that. And given... Yeah, well, that's what I was saying, RR2. Like, I was looking at it's got, like, multiple victory conditions, which usually means quite a shifting stage of things going on. Like, just, yeah. I feel bad doing a short one. I mean, that's partly on me for starting as late as I did. I should have started at least a couple of hours earlier than I did, but it didn't happen, unfortunately. At least we got a stream in. We're back. I'm gonna hopefully keep this up. We should still be back. There should be a stream tomorrow. I'll be doing the Rogue Tuesdays, which is we're doing what will be a very long and slow playthrough of Rogue Trader. Yeah, so long as I'm still holding together all right, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Otherwise, yeah, next week, Super Robo Sunday / Mecha Monday should be on. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be, apart from, yeah, things going wrong with me. It's hard to say at the moment. It is really hard to say at the moment. a lot of stuff depends on like what plays out over the course of the week, and then what gets sort of queued up to be dealt with on Monday. Fun times. All right, hopefully we'll get a slightly longer stream in next week if I get my butt into gear earlier. That should be pretty viable. I would definitely like to get at least 2 maps done next week, because we've got, yeah, the stage 20 looks like it's going to be pretty big, and then stage 21 is a Galgaga stage, so that'll be hype as fuck. So I definitely want to do that. Yeah, I think that's about all I've got to say for now. Yeah, so long as everything's good, check back in tomorrow if you're interested in the 40k stuff. We'll be doing Rogue Trader. Otherwise, later in the week, we will be doing more SD Gundam Gaiden, Night Gundam Monogatari, which has been a heck of a lot of fun as well. A Dragon Quest style game with a SD Gundam theme to it. It's actually been great. I've really been enjoying it. So if you enjoy your robots, that might be worth checking out as well. For now, however, that is all. Thanks for watching, everyone, and hopefully I'll see you all next time.